my fellow writers. My name is Megan Shannon, and welcome back to my channel, Writing and Adulting. So one of my goals for 2019 is to finish the first draft of my book. And as I've been compiling all my notes, getting all my research together, getting my rough draft, everything in one place, I'm asking myself the question of, do I write it or do I type it? And this is a struggle for me because when I first started writing way back when in middle school, I wrote everything down. I have got notebooks upon notebooks upon notebooks of the stuff that I wrote. And the sad thing is I did not date any of it. So this is from my original works, which was the Serenity series. And it's still something that I hope to finish eventually, but right now it's tabled for my current work in progress. But you can see this is so old that I have it tied with string to keep the pages from falling out. Yeah. I don't even know how old this is, because I didn't start dating my works until like much later. Nope. 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 I had one that was dated. I think this is it. Nope. Here we go. This one is from November 29th, 2009. And that's the first notebook that I've dated that I can find. But I know I have works in there from before the 2000s. Because I was in middle school at the age. I'm not going to tell you when I was in middle school. But these notebooks are old. And I have pages upon pages of original writing, but I'll be lucky if I ever typed 10 pages of them. So this has been a constant struggle for me. Pros to writing it down. Convenience. All you have to do is take your notebook and a pen, and you can write anywhere. I used to ride on the bus to school. Well, I actually technically took the CTA, not the bus. But you get the point. Like, you could write anywhere. In class, I would be writing in my notebook, and teachers would think I was taking notes, when in fact, I was working on my story. Lunchtime, eat food. I do have pages with food on them because I would spill my lunch sometimes. Not purposely, but you know, you're eating and you're writing and you get distracted and you miss your mouth and it ends up on the paper. It's cheap. A notebook, a couple dollars. A pack of pens, $1. Well, unless you're me and you like fancy pens and you can only write with smooth pens, then it's a little bit more expensive, but still, maybe max $10. You can take your notebook anywhere, as I said, but let's say you forgot it at home. Grab another piece of paper, grab another pen, write it down, and then add it to your notebook later. I mean, simple. Another convenience is when I did type it from page to computer, I found it a great opportunity to go over my work. You had to. I'd read every page, I'd catch the spelling, I'd catch the grammar, I'd catch when something makes sense, or I'd be typing up and I'll be like, oh, you know what? I should do this scene instead of saying this. You know, I would catch those things and it would be a force to revise those parts. The cons. no spell check. Cannot spell to save my life. It's the facts. The amount of spelling errors that I find in my written works, even to this day, is embarrassing. 2, your handwriting has to be good. It has to be. Now, granted, my handwriting now is better than it was however long ago. I mean, let me see if I can find, here we go. First of all, I made the mistake of writing in pencil one time, and you can see all the writing smeared, but I realized that quickly. This is my handwriting, and when I take my time, you can read it, but if I'm, you know, when you get in the groove and you're like, oh my god, this is the best idea, and you're just writing and writing and writing and writing, there's some pages I can't read at all. At all. So you have to have good handwriting in order for you to record it later. I've been told I should have been a doctor, but that's how bad my handwriting is. Or this was a pro, and now it's a con. You have to type it. Like I said, I was lucky if I got 10 pages of my writing down onto a computer. It's not that I don't enjoy it, it's just I would rather be writing it down rather than going back and typing what I already wrote. So I was very bad about getting it back onto the screen. So with my new work in progress that I started working on a few years ago, I purchased a laptop, and I worked on getting that directly onto the computer rather than writing it down and trying to transfer it later. The pro is it's right on the computer. And I have had, you know, when I first started on the laptop, I was concerned that I wouldn't get into the zone that I used to get when I did write. And that didn't happen. There were a few times that while I had an idea, I would just be typing. I'm a fast typer, thankfully, thanks to one, high school had a typing class that was mandatory. 2, video gaming. World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy taught me to type real quick in order for me to talk to my party members. So thank God for those 2 things. One of the pros, spell check. You get that nice, beautiful, squiggly red line when you spell something wrong. That is a lifesaver to me. Another great pro is the convenience of sharing it. I have sent a chapter or 2 of my work in progress to my writing friend that we're kind of, you know, writing partners. And it's just all I have to do is save it, email it to it, text it to him, whatever. He's got it. No problems. I don't have to worry about getting it from the paper onto the computer and then sending it out. Just convenient to have somebody look at it. Also, another pro, especially what I'm really into, is all the different programs there are to help you get your writing down. Obviously, Word is a big one, but all the other little programs, one that I just downloaded not too long ago, that right now I'm working on compiling all my writing into now, is Scrivener. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'm not 100% sure. I got this from watching Kim Chance. She talked about it a little. I watched some other reviews, and I like it because it gets everything in one area. I only need it show, like, I can have the different chapters on, you know, it's all on the side, different chapters, my outline, my character profiles. I have an outline and a timeline that all I need to do is click the separate tabs, and there you go, instead of having to have multiple documents. And I know you can put them on separate tabs in Word, but I haven't, yeah, that's too much work. The con to typing it. It's expensive. You need a laptop. You need a program. Word is no longer included for free, which I still think is a bunch of bull. Scrivener, I think I got it on sale, but it was still, I want to say I spent like 40 bucks, 50 bucks, I don't remember exactly, which is obviously I could have bought 10 notebooks or 100 notebooks really for that. It's not convenient. You have to lug your laptop. I try to do a lot of writing at work, you know, in my downtime, and I have to bring my laptop to work, bring my mouse to work, make sure I have a spot to plug it in, make sure I have a space to set it up, type it up, and then if a customer walks in, I gotta put it away, move it to the side. It's not convenient like a notebook and a pen. Also, technical problems. If you don't have it backed up and your computer dies, it's gone. It's all gone. You got to start over. Or if you've been in, and I've had this happen, and I absolutely hated it. You're in a total zone. You've written chapters, and you're just so into it. You forgot to hit the little floppy disk icon. And guess what? Your computer froze. And it's all gone. Like all those hours of work are gone. So that can be a big, yeah, I had that happen. It's not fun. Yeah, big problem. I mean, I still have notebooks from 10 years ago. And I mean, if the house catches on fire, cross your fingers, knock on wood. I don't have any real wood. These are IKEA shelves. I don't think they count. That I don't. But I've moved to 4 different places. I still have them. So yes, that is the question that has been plaguing me for years. Do I write it first or type it first? So I want you guys to let me know what you do. Are you a writer or a typer? And if you like this video, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to continue with me on my writing journey, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you guys, and good luck writing. Writers, my name is Megan Shannon, and welcome back to my channel. What do you think? He's being cute right there. Alright. Baymax is being super cute right there because I'm not paying attention to him. I'm paying attention to the computer. Or not the computer, obviously. The camera. He doesn't go on this tree, but of course when I'm here filming, then he's all over it. So if you hear the jingle, ignore that. And he's about to jump up on top of the bookshelf. Ah! Are you making a cameo? Do you want to say hi? No? Camera shy. You get that nice, beautiful red squiggly... I can't talk today. The Pro, it's spell check. Get that nice, beautiful red squiggly the other Pro is all the different programs. Word, obviously. I mean, just there's great new products and features and benefits